Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, it's Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. Well chilled, relax with the family, done loads of bits and pieces, and I also did, don't know if some of you know, but there's a show on Netflix called Stranger Things, and they're doing an experience of Stranger Things in London. It's the only place in the UK they're doing it, and I managed to go there on Friday with my oldest daughter, and we had a great time. It was fantastic. It's a really good experience. Tickets sold like so quick, but it was definitely worth going up there to have a look. It's in London over at Brent Cross. So that was Friday. And then just chilled out the rest of the weekend with the family. Just done a load of bits and pieces, went out for meals and bits and pieces, like went to a show. It was great, fantastic. Anyway, we're back on it. It's Monday morning and we're going to be jumping on this today. The ST line, red edition. And I showed you this on Friday. You all loved it. It's going to be a great car to do. Loads of work, inside and outside. Not sure about the comments when people were saying like, don't do the outside painting. That's just a red bag to roll with, because obviously like, if someone says that to me, oh, that's the battery charge. Battery's finished on the charger. I wonder what that was then. Someone says to me, no, don't do this, don't do that. That's it. I have to full on go for it. Not to necessarily prove someone wrong, but to prove to myself that I can do it. And the only way you're going to ever be able to do anything is just get on with it. You know, on-site experience, just get on with it and do it and try it. That's the only way to do things. I have already got some parts for this car, so I'll just get into that in a little while. And we'll show you the parts that I've got before we get into this. I really want to get into this today. Really want to strip it down, get the bumper off, get the side, the wheel arch. It's just dragging on the tyre. Just bits and pieces. Just crack on. I have got a skip outside the lockup in a minute, so I want to neutralise that skip and try and put as much as I can from this car into that. So that means dash. That means windscreen. That means the old bumper. Possibly the slam panel and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I just want to get stuff into that skip, so that skip's going, I think, at the end of the week. So we'll see what we can get done, but for today just want to get cracking with this, and then just see how bad that damage is behind the wing. We'll take the wing off, we'll just strip it all down, get as much done as we can today on this car. We have got 2 new projects being picked up tomorrow, so we're going to crack on picking up those tomorrow. It's going to be a really busy week. I'm still looking at cars this week as well, guys. There's a few cars coming up this week that I'm interested in. But, we just have to see what the prices are like at the end of the day. Oh, we'll get into the price on this one as well. I didn't do the price that I bought this car for as well. So we're going to get into that, do all the prices, and I'll let you know what I paid for the parts I've got already. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, so just before we get cracking with this, I want to do the numbers with you. I want to tell you exactly and show you exactly what I paid for this car. Also, let's have a look at the parts I've already got for this one. And as you can see, they're all in colour. Bumper, bonnet, wing, even ST line badge on the wing, which was great. Also got a corner section, like an inner wing section of that on that side, just in case. I have got the body shop guy coming out to have a look. He's gonna have a look at it, and he's going to tell me whether or not... when I was getting these parts, I asked him about this, and he said, yeah, he's got that. So I grabbed that off him whilst I was there as well. I think it was like 30 quid. So it was worth grabbing whilst I was there. Airbag kit, obviously, dash, seat belts, steering wheel, airbag is there. Bonnet hinges as well. So got loads of parts, guys. Yeah, so managed to get the bonnet and the wing and the bonnet hinges for, I don't, because I've written it down, hold on, what is it? It's £120 for the bonnet in colour, wing in colour, and hinges. Incredible. So, yeah, a great start. That was on Friday. Was it Saturday morning? I can't remember. But that was a great start, guys, to the parts and bits and pieces that we need. Then I went off to another guy. And the other guy that breaks cars and, you know, he buys salvage himself and that sort of stuff. He was actually bidding on this car. And I think it was the week before. And then he sort of, this week when I won it, he dropped out and didn't bother with this one. Yeah, so I was really lucky. Otherwise, I think he would have kept going, to be honest with you, a little bit more. And he probably would have won it off me, to be honest with you. So, yeah, we had a good chat about it, because I said to him, I need a sort of a red, I need a red ST line bonnet in race red, like a bumper, sorry. And then he went, you didn't win that Fiesta from that auction place, did you? I said, yeah. He went, I was bidding on that a week before, so how fun is that? But yeah, got the airbag kit off him as well, so complete dash, all nice and tidy. It's a nice one, actually. Very clean. And obviously seat belts, we'll whip them over, change all that sort of stuff and get that done. There is one issue with this, with the bumper. So basically, I'll tell you the prices for the other bits and pieces. So the dash, airbag kit, seat belts, all that was £100, which is fair. That's a good price for those kind of bits and pieces. I told you about that. That was £30 from him as well. The bumper, we've got an issue with the bumper, guys. So basically, I've been looking for these bumpers, and you know, to find one that's got all the grills, everything on it, the splitter at the bottom, the extra piece here that goes around. You know, find a bumper with all these bits and pieces, and in colour is really hard. There's one or two if you look on eBay, but they're like £600-700 for a complete bumper. Don't get me wrong, it is just a case of putting it on and that's it. You've got no issues or problems. But I just, you know, looking around thinking, I can't justify spending all that money on a bumper. I need to try and get the cost down as much as we can, because at the end of the day, this is the Rex to riches. This is the car 7, and we need to get the cost down to get, you know, the more money we can have in the pot, the better cars we can have by the end of the year. That's basically how we're doing it. Yeah, he was completely honest with me, and he said, look, someone has resprayed this bumper. Originally, it was silver. And as you can see, it's all coming out. It's all flaking. And I can feel and I can see the lacquer on the silver paint is all shiny. So whoever painted this bumper did not key it up ready for paintwork. But we don't know if the person, you know, had a little budget and he said to the guy, I don't want it, just do it. This is my budget. I need you to paint it for this. We don't know. So, but nevertheless, this was not painted properly. It wasn't keyed. And you can see it's all peeling, flaking, and bits and pieces coming off it. So this whole bumper is going to need a respray. But that is the only thing that needs to be sprayed when it comes to the parts. The wing is in perfect condition. That's just a case of just putting it on, clean it up, buff it up, done. Same as the bonnet. There's no dents. There's no scratches, nothing on it. So really good condition on that one as well. And it's just a case of cleaning it up and putting it on. But we've got to deal with this bumper. Whether or not I'm going to be spraying this, I don't quite know. I might whip off this petrol cap, take this to the paint shop, and they can match the paint for this, for the bumper, and then I'll spray it, and then we'll see what it looks like. We have got some work to do on this back quarter as well. Over here, again, am I going to be doing this, or a body shop's going to be doing this? I don't quite know yet. I am looking for a door, to be honest with you, because I think it's just worth, I think they're about 100 quid. So it's worth just whipping that door off because of the amount of damage that's on it. It's just going to take time. There's a dent there. There's a crease here. And it's just rubbing down, prep, sand, filling, more rubbing down, filling, sanding, prepping. Oh, it's just going to take time and time and time and time. So I think for 100 quid, if I can find a door, it's really going to be a lot quicker. So that's what I might do with that. Like I said, I'm not sure about that in a minute. But if I take it to the body shop, paint shop, I'll let him do the bumper as well as this back quarter. And then, do you know what I mean? Let him, he can blend it in and stuff and just paint it in. Might just do that. This just really does depend on the prices, guys. That's what it does depend on. So, yeah, let me show you exactly what I paid for the car now, because I haven't actually told you what I paid for this car. Yeah, it's over here, because obviously we get a bit of paperwork with every car that we pick up. So I'll show you exactly what it was. So as you can see here, that price, £2,550 is the hammer price, okay? So that is what my bid was, my highest bid. And then after all the fees, at the door, including the fees, £2,920.80. So that's what it was. £2,920.80. I've already started doing me figures on the board. You can see that's what I paid for the car. Bonnet hinges was 120. Airbag kit is 100. Bumper was 180, and the inner wing was 30. But we've still got a lot to do on this car, to be honest with you. We've still got to pay the body shop to do this corner. We've still got to pay the body shop to do the paint shop to do the painting. We've still got to buy a windscreen. I'll probably pull the windscreen and fit the windscreen myself, but we've still got to do that. We've still got to get a slam panel front end, because this, I think it's had it. It's busted. So I just want to get a complete one, just change it over, and then there's no issues. So we've still got a few quid to spend on this car. But yeah, it's all about, isn't it? It's what it's all about. So far, so good. I'm getting, managed to get some good parts in colour for this front end, and the dash airbag kit and all that sort of stuff. So I have, got it down a little bit, and we'll just keep trying to sort of see how we go. But for now, let's just crack on. I'm going to move the car over to the ramp. We're going to put it up. We're going to start stripping as much as I can off. Like I said, I want to get it in the skip at the front. So let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, making some great progress so far, just stripping down as much as I can. As you can see, took the bonnet off, the scuttle panel as well across, took all that off, ready to be, to cut the windscreen out. It's all part of the process of pulling a windscreen. And yeah, sort of just pulling off as much as I can. Undoing all the wing, like it's all loose now. There's a couple of bolts at the bottom holding it, and then that one there, and then this one behind the glass. So I'm just undoing everything, just making sure that I can chuck in, I've got a bin here as well, just chucking pieces of broken headlights and broken bits and pieces in there. But I just wanted to quickly show you something that I've found. So basically, because this wing, I've not come across this before. This is the very first time that I've seen it. Because this wing has had a whack, it seems to have jolted this bit of glass, this triangle quarter bit of glass, and you can see it's all loose. So that needs taking out and then re-bedding with the adhesive, the same adhesive that I'm using for the windscreen. So at the same time as fitting the windscreen, I've got to redo this quarter here, which will help getting the wing off because there's a bolt behind there. But normally what I've seen before, I haven't come across it before, it's not happened to me, but normally these just shatter and break into a million pieces. But for some reason, this one seems to have stayed in one piece, which is good for us. It means we haven't got to buy another one. They're not massive amount of money, but we haven't got to buy it. If I'm careful enough, and that's if I'm careful enough, I can take this off without breaking it and then reset it in place once we do the screen. But I just thought I'd want to show you that. This is what I need to try and get off next. It's very difficult with the actual wing being here, and I don't want to. If you start twisting it and sort of, it'll just shatter because that's a toughened bit of glass. It's not laminate like this. Laminate, there's a plastic film inside the glass itself, and it stops it from shattering to a million pieces. Because if you had a toughened, they used to fit toughened glass to windscreens years and years and years ago. But the trouble is, what they was having is that every time they was getting a stone come up or an accident, the screen will shatter into a million pieces, and then the glass will just fall in towards the driver and the passenger, and in towards the car. So they changed all the windscreens to these laminate windscreens. You can get laminate glass in doors. At home, sometimes you do laminate. Most of the time, it's toughened glass in double glazing and stuff like that over a certain amount of distance and regulations. But this will just shatter into a million pieces. This side one, as well as the sort of the side doors, the back. All the other glass is toughened, apart from the front windscreen. So that's what I don't want to happen, is shattering. So I'm going to try and sort of get this off as carefully as I can. The trouble is, if this wing wasn't here, I'd be able to just grab it and push it downwards, and it will split the actual adhesive, and it will just come out in one go. But because the wing's here, I can't, and I can't get the wing off without getting that bolt off there. I can't get the bolt off without. Yeah, so it's a case of just bear with it, and I will, just take it really slowly. There's only a little tiny bit holding it. That's gone, released. This is released. So there's a little bit here that's still holding it. So, yeah, just want to quickly show you that, guys. So I'll set you up, get cracking. I'll carry on. Let's get that off. Try and get the wing off. Try and get the windscreen out. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys, as you just saw there, that was the guy from the body shop. Basically, I've just got him over, having a look at this corner, and just see what he thinks, really. But after, you know, he was tapping it around. He also had a look at this front slam panel as well. He messed around with this, quickly done that for me. So really, really nice guy. But yeah, he had a look at it. I actually gave him rad pack and that sort of stuff over there as well, because he needed one of them. So yeah, hold on, someone's coming to the door. 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Someone come to the door, just wanted to chat. That's all normal stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, the body shop guy had a look at this. He said, that's nothing. He said, like, he can, like, he'll have that done in a few hours. I said, well, even though you're going to do this, you still need the wing, the bumper, the bonnet, the light. You need all the bits and pieces to line it all up, to make sure that it all lines up where it should be. So he's going to do that as well. And like I said to you, he needed a rad pack for a Fiesta. So I said to him, look, just take one of my rad packs there and just let me know what the difference is to sort this out. So he's going to sort this out. He isn't going to use that inner leg. He doesn't need to use it. He said, we ain't gonna need that. It's not that far gone. It's not enough to warrant cutting all that out just for that. So he's going to repair that. He's going to pull it and he's going to straighten all that out as it is. And then we're going to clean it and respray it to make sure that it's you know, it's all protected, because obviously it's been out. Because it's like this rust you can see is only because it's been out in the elements. The accident's happened, bare metal showing, elements. You know, there's been no light here, so it's been open, so the weather's got to it. So he's going to rub it all back, and then put some rust protection all over the corner, all around where it should be, and then respray it with that the same colour, which is the race red colour. So yeah, he's going to get on with that. So that's good. Like I said, he literally just lined this up. He just said, he went, have you got a slide hammer? I said, yeah, I've got a slide hammer with a connection. He said, yeah, give us that a minute. Bang, bang, bang. And he pushed it back into place. So yeah, so he'd done that already. So that's where we are, guys, with that. He's going to take it in a couple of days. I said to him, look, what I want to try and do is let me get the windscreen done, changed. He's going to do this glass. He's got the right adhesive that I use to put this glass in, because there's no point me putting that in, because he needs to get to that bolt for the wing. So wing first, bolt it up, then glass. So he's going to sort that out as well as the other stuff. I'll tell you the price in a minute. But yeah, we're going to crack on, get the dashboard all sorted out, all the interior, the seat belts, get that done, get this done, get the windscreen done, and then he can have the car, basically, and then get the rest of it done. I might get the door. We do that quickly as well before he does the wing, because it'll be a lot easier to take these bolts off whilst the wing is out of the way, like this. Yeah, so I might go and get the door before I take it to the body shop. So yeah, that's where we are with it, guys. When it comes to the tyres, because obviously I've took the tyres off now. You can see I've took the tyres off. They're not great, these tyres. There's not a lot of tread left in them. It's quite close to the wear indicators on these treads. Yeah, so I have been looking to see how much they are. I've found Pirelli P0s, performance tyres, and I have found Michelin Pilot Sports. So I'm thinking, look, we're going to go to all this trouble doing this car. I want to make sure that it's absolutely bang on. So let's just put a brand new set, 4 tyres, all round, job done. And then, yeah, you know, peace of mind for the new owner. They've got brand new tyres. It will just, I think it's just needed when it comes to this car. The only trouble is obviously cost. These cost quite a bit of money. This one's got quite a bit of tread left on it. You can see loads of tread on this one. But I haven't got 2 matching tyres on any of these wheels. Then they're not matching. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and put some matching tyres on this car, guys. But I think it's going to be something like £120 a tyre. But I do think it's worth it. So, yeah, that's where we are at the minute. I'll set you up. Let me see if I can get this screen out. I'm going to have a go. I'm absolutely shattered and I'm sweating already. So I'm going to try. So let me set you up. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can get this glass out. But yeah, not as bad as I thought. Like, considering this is a Cat S, you know, don't get me wrong, this is the structural part, but it ain't been completely caved in. And the guy from the body shop said, no, that's an easy one. That's nothing, he said. So, yeah, right. Let's set you up. Let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So I'm not going to set you up on the tripod. Change of plans. We've basically run out of time. Just as I got off, done that last clip, I had a message about my sister's old car. We're picking up her new one tomorrow, but our old one is up for sale. Someone messaged me, wanted to come have a look at it, and they did. They come and have a look at it. They loved it, and they bought it. So I had to deal with that. So that's really not the time back now. So I can't continue with this one and doing the windscreen, which I was dreading anyway. At this time, I'm just shattered. Like, you need to get those out of a morning where you're like, you know, full of beans, ready to go. Just add your Weetabix, and it won't be as hard. Like, doing it now, it would be like I'd suffer. I would suffer to get it out. So yeah, it's kind of done me a favour, really. That's going to be, guys, the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed what I'm doing on this. It is moving along very nicely. We are picking up 2 new projects tomorrow. We'll get into those. I'll show you what we've got. One's my sister's, and the other one, well, that could be already sold. And I think it's sold to one of my subscribers, one of my followers, long-term follower. He messaged me and said, can I source him a car? So I think that's sold as well. He just wants to have a look at it, wants, you know, repair it and stuff like that. I've already sent him pictures. He knows all about it. He hasn't given me a deposit or nothing like that. But I said, look, it's gonna, no matter if he has it or not, it will fly out the door. So for me, you know, there's no loss. But I did specifically get it for someone. Both these cars tomorrow. So, guys, that's going to be it. That's enough waffling. See you tomorrow. Take care. See you soon.